BiomedRx Optimum Woman is the only woman's high-potency full-spectrum multiple vitamin supplement to contain 56 nutrients, including those most important for today's woman, such as calcium for bone health, iron for healthy red blood cells, beta-carotene, biotin for nail and hair health, gamma-linoleic acid from evening primrose oil, octasanol, grapeseed extract, a potent antioxidant important for maintaining capillary strength, and vegetarian digestive enzyme. Visit www.biomedrxsupplements.com.
Gold label quality BiomedRx CBD oil is made from organic hemp that is locally grown, glyphosate-free, gluten-free, non-GMO, homogenized, third-party tested, and CO2 extracted. Visit www.biomedrxcbd.com.
Hi, this is Devin Lockett, the president of JobSite Route. As the son of a general contractor, I know how difficult it can be to get good food on the job site. And letting your construction workers leave the job site to buy lunch just takes valuable time away from them being on the site. I've developed an app and a program that will bring a steady stream of food trucks to your job sites every month for the low price of only $100 per month per site. That comes up to about $3 per day to have a steady stream of food trucks coming to your job sites all day, every working day. You can also contact the food trucks ahead of time and pre-order your food from the menu on our app. This saves valuable time for your construction workers and for you. It also sends a variety of delicious food served on Southern California food trucks to your job sites all day. When you think about it, it only makes sense to join the JobSite Route Network.
the truth.
Good morning. Thank you for joining me. Yes, this is Devin Lockett, and I got some stuff to do, just regular business things to do today, but I wanted to talk to you guys about something that struck me during my morning meditation. Okay, I was thinking about my father Rest his soul. I am the son of the late great Aldine Wilden Lockett, and my father was a great man. My father had an incredible work ethic. He had probably the strongest work ethic that anyone has ever known, and he had the strongest, most profound sense of integrity that anyone has ever known. The things that my father sacrificed for me, specifically for me, I could never replay, and I can't even discuss it. I can't even share it with you right now. But here's a shout out to you, Dad. I love you, man. My father. You know, my father, not only did my father have a good work ethic, my father had emotional intelligence. You know, shout out to my mom too. My mom is still alive. Beverly, I love you, and thank you for everything, for raising me and fulfilling your contract. My mother also had an incredible work ethic. She would wake us up at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, and we would go and serve as altar boys at 5 a.m. Mass before school every day. I'm Catholic, obviously, and it was great. It was a great experience. I still, from time to time, start my day off with a Mass if I actually have the time to do it. But when we got up in the morning, it was kind of a solemn and kind of a grouchy experience. Later on, as I became an adolescent, I had the opportunity to work with my dad. My dad would get up every morning at about 4 o'clock too. My dad was a carpenter, a contractor, and he would work hard all day. But my dad had a really good sense of emotional intelligence. My father had good humor. You know, you can wake up hard. You can embrace stoicism and still recognize that, you know, life is good and life is a good experience. You can still be happy, and you can still be happy while being efficacious. You don't have to be grouchy, right? People who seem to trudge through life in a sense of misery, in a sense of dread, in a sense of drudgery, they do so because they probably feel a limited sense of self-efficacy, okay? Because you may feel that your energy is limited, and if you waste, quote unquote, waste energy toward one endeavor, then that takes away from the energy that you can spend toward other endeavors. Nothing can be further from the truth. Nothing. And I know that sounds a little bit off topic, because the topic of this video is that every man, every real man is an island. But I'm here to remind you that every real man is, in fact, an island, especially a black man in today's culture, okay? This society is not necessarily geared for the success of men, the success of any men, of any ethnicity, of any persuasion. That's just simply the way it is. And the current zeitgeist is pulling us toward a postmodernist, neoliberal worldview that sees men as pretty unnecessary, or at best, and at worst, actually sinister and or menaces to society, public enemies. And this is a tragic thing, but it's not something that can't be overcome. The problem is we have to first stop. Oh, go ahead, hit the like button while we're here. Subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, of course, and comment, right? First, we have to overcome our need for company, our need for companionship. Unfortunately, our society has gotten us to the point, regardless of how or when how it happened, or, you know, as a result of whose thought or behavior, where we don't trust each other. We simply don't have any trust for each other as men. And that's something that we have to understand in order to survive as individuals in our society. Sometimes we misplace our trust in women. We misplace our trust in sexual relationships, or relationships with the opposite sex. Although it is better to find a good woman and trust her and love her and marry her and be a good man to her, That is a challenging task that every man has to handle for himself. Every man has to go through that and figure out, what woman or women he can trust and bring into his life. But in the meantime, I think it's empowering to understand that you are an island, that in order to survive in this world, that in order to get your needs met, in order to attain the things that you want to attain in life, you're going to have to do it on your own. You're going to have to think of it on your own. And the minute you stop looking for the comfort of companionship is the minute you begin to be effective. That's the minute you begin to be effective at what you're doing. Okay? And that's really all I wanted to put out there. You can recognize that this is a lonely world. You can recognize that this is a lonely struggle, that this is a lonely battle, especially for men at this particular point in history. You can recognize that and still pour your coffee and still have a smile and a good morning for everyone you encounter, and still approach the day with a sense of humor, a good sense of humor. Okay? Buen humor, as they say in buen humor, as they say in Spanish, right? A good mood, buen humor. And that's where I'm trying to get you, to the point where you can understand that you can do what you have to do, you can be what you have to be, you can suffer the fact that you're absolutely alone in this endeavor, and you can still be happy about it, and you can still be efficacious about it. Let it be known that win or lose, you fought. And you fought with a smile on your face. Let it be known that even if you lost, you still stood in your stoicism. You still stood in your manhood. And you still faced the difficult challenges regardless of how difficult they were. You still did it. Okay? And sometimes you have to be your only audience. Sometimes you have to be the only person in your corner. Sometimes you have to be the only person who even knows about your successes and challenges and failures. Sometimes you're just the only person in your arena. But I will tell you this, the most significant doors that you will pass through during the course of your life, you're going to pass through alone. Okay? Whether it's going to basic training or going to college or going overseas or going to a job in another town, the most significant and impactful doors that you're going to pass through in your life, you're going to pass through alone. So I just wanted to share that with you. I don't know if it's inspirational or if it's not. I don't know if it's helpful or if it's not. I just want you to know that it is a lonely struggle. I am aware that it is a lonely struggle. Okay? And maybe my being aware helps you to realize that it's not quite so lonely after all. But you have to stand on your own 2 feet. You have to get over the fact that you have to stand on your own 2 feet. And then you might as well get your ass in a good mood about it. You might as well put a smile on your face and deal with it with good humor, with emotional intelligence. Because that's the way it is, and it's not going to change. Put on the coffee, smell the coffee, drink your coffee, and head on in there and do what you got to do. That's all I really have to say this morning. I really appreciate you guys joining me. I love you, as you know I do. And I want everybody, as always, to stay kind, because kind is the new sexy. Stay blessed and stay healthy. I have a lot of things to do this morning. That's why I'm kind of guzzied up. But I'm going to go live again soon. I want you to subscribe to this channel as well as the other Devin Lockett channels and BiomedRx TV. I'm going to be doing some biomagnetic paratherapy later on today too. Have a wonderful day. Peace.
Gold label quality BiomedRx CBD oil is made from organic hemp that is locally grown, glyphosate-free, gluten-free, non-GMO, homogenized, third-party tested, and CO2 extracted. Visit www.biomedrxcbd.com.
BiomedRx Optimum Woman is the only woman's high-potency full-spectrum multiple vitamin supplement to contain 56 nutrients, including those most important for today's woman, such as calcium for bone health, iron for healthy red blood cells, beta-carotene, biotin for nail and hair health, gamma-linoleic acid from evening primrose oil, octasanol, grapeseed extract, a potent antioxidant important for maintaining capillary strength, and vegetarian digestive enzymes. Visit www.biomedrxsupplements.com